welcome to Celeb Hut. You all. Now, why is B requiring counterbalanced back? After 2 or 3 weeks, we felt that she planned to at last remain on business and dump Offset for good after he had an unsanctioned romance with Jade. Supposedly, he purportedly thumped Jade up. Yet it seems to be Jade needs all the smoke with Cardi in light of the fact that she only affirmed, interestingly, that she truly engaged in extramarital relations with Offset. You all come on in the room so we can get this tea spelt as far as possible. So, we at long last have the explanation. Cardi. B was spazzing via virtual entertainment recently, now assuming you all are clothing. It looks like Offset has been spending time with Jade again. Jade is the barkeep, who Cardi B supposedly employed a gathering of developed men to go dependent upon her work and assault. They supposedly tossed hookahs at her, and her sister Cardi B really went to court for this, and she needed to pay a fine. And furthermore, and I additionally accept she needed to do an assista. Ants you all of some sort or another. So it looks like Cardi B has at last taken Offset back after under a month of her getting down on him and declaring that they were separated. Now, I won't lie, I'm not all that shocked that she took him back this soon, in light of the fact that it's the very sort of thing that Cardi's known for. This is the third time in around 6 years of dating that she's reported that they are isolating, and each and every time she winds up taking him back following 5 minutes now. Whenever they first separated, it was in 2017 when she alluded to the separation saying, "Single, terrible rich, I do the controlling," while we were all in the middle of attempting to unwind that. Secret bits of hearsay began whirling around, and sources appeared to pop off from each corner, guaranteeing that Offset and Cardi had separated on the grounds that he was unable to remain dedicated. Now word on the roads is that Cardi had contacted her cutoff with his meandering eye and chose to dump him before. His jokes exploded and humiliated her, yet similarly, as we were all suspecting they were tapping out on their relationship, Offset stunned us and pulled off an unexpected move in October 2017 during a Philly show where they were both performing in front of an audience. He stunned everybody by getting down on one knee and proposing the Cardi. Now we were all there oohing and on over the proposition. A few sources asserted that the explanation offer had exceeded all expectations, with the proposition was that he had betrayed Cardi, and the $500,000 was his approach to saying sorry for it. In addition to, he made a point to do it in front of an audience since he knew that Cardi wouldn't have the option to express no before the group. Except for that wasn't the main unexpected development here, since, incidentally, they were at that point legitimately wedded at that point. So how could Balance propose? Well, except if he was frantically attempting to apologize for cheating, and one of her back Cardi then went off on TMZ for releasing her wedding endorsement, and she composed, "There are such countless minutes that I share with the world, then there are minutes that I need to save for myself. Getting hitched was one of those minutes. Our relationship was so new, separating and making up, and we had a ton of growing up to do, yet we were so enamored we would have rather not lost each other. It was one morning in September, we awakened and chose to get hitched. We tracked down somebody to wed us, and I'd only both of us, and my cousin and I said, I do, with no dress, no cosmetics, no ring." She likewise guaranteed that Offset had proposed to her dramatic, because not on the grounds that he cheated, but since he believed that her should have the experience of being proposed to. She said, "I appreciate and cherish my significant other such a huge amount for as yet needing for me to have that unique second that each young lady longs for. When he got down on his knee and put a ring on my finger, he did that faux. Sorry me, well now, since you meddling FS, no, essentially you all can quit saying I had a child at the bounds of marriage. Yet that was insufficient in light of the fact that in the 6 years that they have been hitched, she has wound up shielding Offset's cheating again and again. Now you all expertise. I said that Cardi was terrified of Balanced humiliating her, making her awful search openly. Well, definitely her most dreaded fears materialized on various occasions since she ended up safeguarding him several months. And it just deteriorated after they got hitched on the grounds that he presumably mixed up their marriage permit as a permit to cheat you all. Cardi, in a real sense, blamed everything on herself to guard him, saying it's like everyone is descending my neck, like for what reason are you not leaving him? I'm rich, I know I'm skilled. Said I realized I could get any man I need to figure out my problems with my man. And I don't gotta make sense of why this is my life. I will take as much time as necessary and I will settle on my choice. It's not right what he did yet. Individuals don't have any idea what I did, cause I know Holy Messenger, yet it was still never enough for Offset. And Cardi got played via virtual entertainment due to Balance's activities. It was like she could never at any point do anything without anybody raising Offset's numerous disloyalties and the way that she was remaining with and on her. So many man times, each time she got into a contention, somebody genera. Ali needed to raise the way that he was off betraying her once more, and owing Offset he presumably was. She gotten strays over his way of behaving so often, yet she stood 10 toes with him saying stuff like, well, on the off chance that individuals are discussing it and continue to get some information about how I feel about the circumstance, why not let them in on correct? No, it's not appropriate for a man to cheat, yet what do you maintain that I should do? Go lay down with another man? Start from the very beginning once more and get betrayed again. This stuff happens to everybody, and it very well may be you. Also, individuals handle their relationship unique. So, and the most insane part was that while Cardi was staying with Offset cheat and self, she got occupied vigorously by his family since she wasn't able to simply quietly take the lack of respect. For instance, when she sought legal separation in 2018, she didn't accuse Offset and recently reported that they were as of now not together. Things haven't been working out between us for quite a wee. Highly, and it's no one's shortcoming. It's very much like, I surmise we outgrew love, yet we're not together any longer anyway. Counterbalanced side piece at the time chose to fix her face and uncover that she was the side piece, and they took part in an extramarital entanglements. I have not mental counterbalanced since he's had his child. I didn't have the foggiest idea how serious this marriage was. You realize I sort of perused or sort of see things yet. I haven't, it took until now to Ellie. I get into this, seeing all that, you realize a ton of young ladies manage what is happening and resemble you. I took Cardi B's, or I'm the explanation that they're getting a separation or anything. I feel, embarrassed. Yet, despite the fact that Cardi had treated the circumstance without dramatization, Offset's dad actually figured out how to turn the story and fault Cardi for the wreck that his child had placed himself in. He composed online entertainment is a useful asset yet sore. Ely, a bad situation for family circumstances anyway our childhood. Explicitly, my child's significant other spouse doesn't comprehend that she appears to need to take everything to online entertainment, regardless of the pulverization it has on others, past, present, and future, or explicitly how it treats different kids. My child isn't honest, as he has done his portion of the soil, yet the entire situation is a ceaseless dramatization meeting. It's a tick-for-tick mudslinging circumstance caused by desire, jealousy, frailties, and mental issues, and so on. Like most youthful adults, he doesn't necessarily do what he's encouraged to do, yet we're referring to a 25-year-old with a limitless stock of cash ladies pursuing him and individuals available to him, and so on, coupled with an unruly female that flourishes off of online entertainment consideration and is on a similar monetary level as above him. It's a catastrophe waiting to happen. You all know that a man ought to have sat down since his child was to blame. There was not a great explanation for him to have been over here accusing Cardi. It was evident that he didn't consider himself answerable for his activities, and that is the reason Offset keeps on acting terrible. He even had Tasha K. jokester and Cardi on the grounds that Tasha spilled some elite tea on Offset, betraying Cardi, and you all can trust Tasha to comedian Cardi. She posted a video of that Offset slipping her lady into his home with a Cardi, composed by her. She has known Counterbalance since around 2013, and this is at their home in Hollywood. She says that is her little girl's bed, which she is perched on and in the camera. Basha likewise chose to savage Cardi some more when she posted this image montage and subtitled it, "Which 101 cutie pies do you think will truly be genuine?" This time, leave off to swindle any expression of, on the off chance that Offset brought that white lady into that child's bed. Yet, Offset attempted to guarantee that he betrayed Cardi because that she betrayed him first, and he needed to get his lick back. He tweeted, "My significant other laid down with the man on me pack. You know how I come." Now Cardi attacked him after this, implying that he betrayed her. "You can charge me the things you realize that you are Gil. See, and I see that it is simple for yo. You put everything on me anyway." The dramatization was nothing contrasted with the show that we engaged with 2 or 3 weeks prior. It began when the two of them unfollowed each other via online entertainment, and Cardi said, "You know, when you barely develop connections, I'm worn out on safeguarding individuals' sentiments. I gotta put myself first." She additionally asserted that she and Offset had been isolated for some time. "I couldn't say whether y'all been getting hints from me for my live. I couldn't say whether you all been getting pieces of information for me from my lives or from my accounts when I put some specific music of find my own followings when it comes for the present occasions and stuff. I couldn't say whether it's actual. I don't believe it's actual. I don't want to find out on the grounds that I've been single for a moment at this point, yet I have been reluctant to, I'm not apprehensive. I don't have the foggiest idea how, to tell the world. So I feel key today has been similar to a sign like I've been. Nevertheless, the following thing, we realized she called him out saying offset. Subscribe Celeb Hut for more videos.